Hey guys, it is Klairee Berry, and I am here to give you guys a divine general collective reading, and I'm gonna jump right into it. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday, or whatever day you're watching this on. But I do hope that you had a great new moon in Libra. I know that you're probably still feeling the effects. You're probably still letting it sink in. But hopefully, again, overall, that it was good for you. Pretty interesting. Ooh, leadership. Ooh, I love this. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. That's why you're here. You're getting the real deal, the real knowledge. Okay? You know what's important, and you're not afraid. You're not afraid to be the one, to let people know. It's like, hey, don't shoot the messenger, but I know you have a great heart. You want to make this world a better place. You see that there's a lot wrong with this world, and you know that it's for a reason. Like, honestly, in order to heal the whole world, we just need to heal ourselves. That's really all it's about. We're at. Text me, love you. Hey. Come here. Sorry about that. So, yeah, let's see what we got here. Oh, my goodness. Penguin. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is passing. I am still not going to lie. I know everybody's been saying this since June. It's been so difficult with all this crazy. We had all these eclipses. We had all this energy that was coming through. And it's like, hey, look at this. Deal with this right now. And it happened to be, I feel like, for a lot of people in the midst of a lot of other shit that was being upheavaled. That was just, it was kind of like our lives have been turned topsy-turvy in ways. Okay, so we got the penguin. We got leadership. The period of darkness that is now passing is also connected to your leadership. So you've been going through this stuff for a reason. You've been going through whatever you've been going through to learn these lessons that you needed to know, not only for yourself, not only to make your life better, so that you're able to show others how to maneuver this adversity. There's going to be, I'm not going to be, there's going to be more adversity in the world. Well, yeah, there is. Of course there is. But how can we help? You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, just got that on the last reading as well. I swear I shoveled. You guys see me shovel. It's crazy. It's like the energy is just the same. So, here we go. Yeah, we might have been gone through the ringer. We might have been really, it's almost like hanging on. Like, I feel like a lot of us might have made some really good progress in the earlier parts of the year, and then about mid-year we were knocked on our asses. So a lot of us reverted back to old shit, right? A lot of us, whatever it was, everybody's going through different things, but it's kind of like ever since the end of summer, really came. It was just like, people are just trying to hang on. They're just trying to get by, and now we're getting past that. We know we're safe now. We know we're ready to go. We know, like, we're still processing through it. And focus on the positive. Focus on how, again, you can turn this situation around, and you can start to, again, the silver lining of any problem. One of the biggest silver linings. There should be more than one, but for most situations, the biggest silver lining is going through it. And again, being able to teach others, being able to be that leader. It's time for you to assume this leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. And again, how can you do that if you haven't been through shit already? You can't. You won't be able to relate to people. You won't be able to relate what they're going through. Okay, we're still kind of in this protective mode on ourselves, I feel like. Just, make ourselves comfortable. Make ourselves, work on this healing. Almost like we might be protecting ourselves too much and, pushing people out. We might be, putting up too big of barriers and guides here to protect our feelings and our emotions that we need to, go within and not deal with anybody. Or maybe that's what we have been doing, but also it's leading us. Another reason why we wanted to kind of withdraw into our own shell, I feel like, is because we've needed to do this healing. We've needed to go within. We tried in the past to blame all our problems on other people, and it does not work. We realize that now. Change begins within. Change begins within. Change begins within. But that's great. Yeah, you can get mad at yourself. Oh, well, I must have caused all this drama in the past myself, and if I was responsible, well, yeah, but now it's beautiful. Because now you got a clean slate. Now you can create these changes. You can get somewhere now. You can really focus on what is affecting you, what you need to deal with at any given moment. Sometimes, we hold on to a lot of shit from our childhoods. We just hold on to it. We don't know any better. We think that when we process something, when we learn something, that's the way that it is. A lot of people go through life with totally false beliefs. They never check themselves. They never say, hey, what about this belief? Is that really true? A lot of us do it. Most of us, the vast majority of people live life that way. So they're not, once they become an adult and they're like grown, I'm a grown ass man, I can do what I want. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, now I just know. And that's how I vote. And a lot of people don't even challenge themselves, don't even change their fucking beliefs. Do not be one of those motherfucking people. Like, for real. That shit is bullshit. That's all ego. That's saying, oh, well, I made a choice once and therefore I was right, and it's going to hurt my ego if I was wrong, so I'm just going to pretend the whole life and almost like set up my whole entire life to say that was right, that I was right. Oh yeah, I got it. It can manifest it in so many different ways. Oh, I chose that career, I better stick with it because logical, do the logical thing. No. Because, oh, my parents gave me so much money to go to school, or because, I stayed in that relationship and I've been in it already for 5-10 years. If I have to start over now, then, oh my gosh, like I'm just gonna, it'll mean that I was wrong for all these years. No. Let that ego stuff go. Let all of that ego stuff go. That's just the outside. That's the fake shiny gold shit. Oh, look at me. No. That's all flash. That's all smoke and mirrors. We don't care about that. Everybody's can front and have their life on social media and pretend like everything's great, but you don't know how they live. Don't even give two shits about that, what other people are doing, what other people are sharing. You're trying to get better than you were yesterday. Okay? That's all you care about. Really, honestly, I want to tell you to be selfish. All you care about is yourself. Because if you're here, you're not somebody who's already inherently selfish. So it's not like, oh yeah, I'm already selfish, so hey, I'll be more selfish. No. This is, you're giving too much. You're giving too much. You're giving to everybody else because you are a leader. You'll stop and help somebody out. That's just the way that you are. And that's the way you're always going to be. I'm not telling you not to be like that. But if you put yourself first, you're better able to guide. You're better able to lead. You won't be like, oh God, what do I do now? Looking for any little sign. You're already paying attention to the signs. You already know what's up. You know what's going on. That's the best thing about like tarot and astrology and just being in tune with your own self. It's all connected. So it gives you that second witness. It gives you that confidence in knowing that you know the truth right now, that you know really what's going on. Because you get these synchronicities and the second witness stuff, and it's just like, you can't doubt that shit. I have chills. It's not fucking coincidence. There are no coincidences. And I've seen way too many coincidences, within tarot, within life in general. That shit is not, oops, accident. Things just happen. And if you don't believe that takes it to a whole nother philosophical level, then I don't know what to tell you. You may be on the wrong channel, but I think most of you who are actually going to be here are actually knowing, and you're feeling this like, okay, yeah, we may be on a journey. We may have been through this journey. We've been through this period of darkness here, but we're actually taking things to higher levels than we even maybe ever thought. That's just the way that it works. When you're in despair, when you're in these low, dark points, it's like, oh, Is it going to stay like this forever? No, honey, this too shall pass. And it's going to make you bigger, not bigger, better, stronger than anything before. Okay? Do the shadow work. Look at the details of life. It'll help you be a better manifester. Go, honestly, first thing, go to the shadow work playlist. And go to the Law of Attraction playlist that I have on my channels. I think they're on both channels. You might want to check both of them out. I don't know if they have the exact same information on both. Whatever kind of resonates with you. It's Klairee Berry and Klairee Berry Sanctuary. Okay, your place for healing. It's almost like we're doing a little bit of cutting our losses and leaving. We're like not holding on to parts of ourselves that we, they're not serving us. So why? Just leave it. Just go. Move. Create something new. Do something new. Do something differently today than you did yesterday. Okay? You have a new way of looking at things because you will have a new way of looking. Either you have lately or you will or you are. You're in this process. Again, if you're here, you're doing something right. You are doing something right. And I feel like you're building a passion for something that you're learning about. And with something that you're learning about right now or that you will be learning about, that you have been learning about, hold on to it. It's telling you, it's going to bring you a lot of success. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness. It's going to bring you a lot of like pride and joy. Okay. And it's going to help you decide what to do next. Okay. It's a long road we live. I mean, to actually be a survivor and to like live a long time on earth, you have to be strong. It is not for the weary. I will tell you that right now. It is not for the fucking weary. It's a long and winding path. I mean, you think you're the end, you just keep going. And that's why some of us get caught up in this despair and this darkness. But it takes people like you, people like us, to help lead other people in the right direction. Because going through life, knowing that you and your loved ones are safe, asking the angels to help you, protecting you, and having that intention sets you up where you're like one step ahead already. You know what I mean? If you have that connection, if you have any kind of connection, if you have anything that you do that makes you feel whole, makes you feel grounded, makes you feel loved, makes you feel good, just do it. Do it. I don't care if it's something small. It can help you. It'll help you on your journey. It'll help you on your road. But it's also go within. Go within. Do the inner work. Again, all change begins within. You can change the world, but not unless you change yourself first. Point blank, period. Okay? Very simple stuff. I talk about it all the time. It's not just about doing mindless work and thinking, oh, this is going to get you somewhere. The work that is going to get you anywhere and get this world. I'm all about world V, world peace, world happiness. May all beings and all worlds experience peace and happiness. But mundane work isn't going to get you there. Spending all your time just making $1, it's not going to get you there. You got to have a passion beyond that. I don't care if it actually brings you money or not. You've got to have a passion and you've got to show up for it. And this is what's manifesting in my life right now with this tarot. Like, I really hope that I can give back. I really hope that I do give back. That's my only goal with this whole thing, is to change the world. Like, I honestly could care less about ever getting monetized or doing anything like that. I mean, like, yeah, if I have a chance to get monetized, I'll take the blessing. But, okay, and I was monetized, but since they changed the rules, I was unmonetized. And so it's like, okay, well, I'm not working for that. I'm not working for money. I'm not working for glory. I'm working for those fucking testimonials. I want to make a difference. And that's a very pure way to come. It's a very pure place from which to come. So focus on that. And if you notice that you are affecting one single person, don't be like, oh, I'm only affecting one person today. No, celebrate every little good thing. It's meant for you. And it's almost like everything is kind of like a test. How are you going to deal with this situation? How are you going to deal with this situation? How are you going to deal with that situation? It's like we can say one thing, and honestly, I swear, if we could go back and like play back tapes, because we don't remember everything that happens in our life. We don't know, we're not aware. We're not fully aware of everything that's going on. But if we were aware of like even everything within ourselves, it would almost be like so funny and ironic. Like, oh my God, you just said that. And then you went and did that. And what? It's like, I feel like it's always a challenge, but it's also like a fun game to kind of keep yourself right. Check yourself, keep yourself, make sure you're staying in your own lane, worried about your own self, basic preschool shit, taking care of yourself. Everything you need to know, you learned in kindergarten. I used to be a preschool teacher, and this was my motto for life. Everybody's an artist. Everybody has needs, that need to be met. And I'm not taking them. We are here to not only meet those needs, but rise higher and beyond that. And I feel like we're doing that. We're on track to do that. The work that I know that you are capable of, whether you've realized what it is, what your mission, what your purpose truly is or not, I know that there's something there. And I feel like you might have been working on it in some capacity up until this point, but it's like once you kind of pull this all together with doing the work, doing the shadow work and inner child healing switch program, doing the law of attraction, all of this, putting your mind in the right spot, getting pure with your intentions, all of this is going to help you to take that work to a new level. So it's like you're not just kind of slaving away, doing things, it's like this new, it's going to be new. It's going to be brand new. It's going to be a new way of life for you. It's going to be a new action. Yeah, I feel like we're not there yet, but this is pretty important, that we're going to take the work that we're already doing and almost like elevate it to another level, whether it's just sticking with it, choosing that important thing over and over and over again. So many distractions in this earth. On this world, so many distractions. What are you obsessed with now? Are you obsessed with money, success, fame, adoration, love, physical, whatever? Like, so many things that can get us off track of what really matters. That's all it is a daily showing up to actually balance it out and figure out what is important to give my attention to at this moment. And let me tell you, with that being said, it's not going to be the same every day. It's going to change, okay? What you give your attention to one day, it could be affected by the stars. It could be affected by your mood and your biorhythms and the moon. It could be just like natural things of life. I don't know, just things that are happening with you where something happens that day and you actually just have to give your attention to it, okay? All of these things, somebody needs you today. Well, it wasn't what you wanted to do, but you're going to damn well show up for them because that's who you are. So it's just about having that wherewithal and having this, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of a cognizance of what needs to be done, what is important, what is truly important. And again, not getting distracted by all of these crazy, shiny, glittery things. And that's how you be a good leader. If you're a leader, you can't be doing that. You can't be getting distracted, by all of these different things. Okay. And I feel like that might be, whether it was you or somebody else dealing with this or both of you, because your shadow, you're just showing yourself your own shadows anyways. But I feel like this period of darkness has been sort of somewhat caught up in that we've been going through, has to do with this, there's so many things to choose from. There's so many things to choose. Like, it's a problem we have now that we have so many things and we have so many foods, so many dating potentials, so many everything at our fucking fingertips. We could move, we could find a house, we could find a car. Like a click of a button. That causes like overload. And a lot of times it can get us into trouble. But, knowing who you are, knowing what you want, it all takes that going into really knowing what you really, really, really want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I swear the Spice Girls are going to come at me and want to get some royalties here if I keep this up. So yeah, when we get this right, as we are getting this better and better right, we're gonna have fast action into maybe a relationship. Once we're showing up for ourselves and once we're focused on the right things and once we're doing the right things, it just makes us more able to show up for ourselves, love yourself because you're doing good, so you have to take care of yourself. So then all of a sudden, poof, love interest is back, love interest is interested, love interest is wanting to take things to the next level, found a new love interest, whatever it is. Okay, and it's a stable one. I feel like something's coming that's very, very stable. It's going to be very fun, very exciting, but it's also like a friendship. There's an underlying friendship with this love. Okay, it may be complicated, but don't worry about the complications. Just worry about the feelings and how how you feel, how you can feel, what you can do. And when you're coming at it right, when you've done the work and you're manifesting properly, you won't have all these worries popping up that are blocking you, where you always need to be like, oh, I have to get them before they get me, or, I have to protect myself in these ways, or you're not, a lot of people will think that other people are out to get them, so they'll basically go out and get other people before they get them, before they can hurt them. Not a good way to live. Not a good for manifestation. Learning, like, go to the playlist that I have on Law of Attraction. I think they're on both playlists. I need to go through and double check. Klairee Berry and Klairee Berry Sanctuary both have playlists. I think most of them might be on Klairee Berry here. That's why I stuck with here on this channel. But yeah, we're coming into a really good life. Like, really, really deep, really, really good. But also almost like you might feel like, okay, well, I have everything. Everything's going for me now. But wow, like, is it enough? Is this deep enough? Is this what I really want? We may be missing some signs. We may have to open our eyes to some different signs that are coming through for us in order to be able to take this to a deeper level and to be really, truly fulfilled. Not just fulfilled, oh yeah, we have the house, we have the car, we have the wife, we have the kids. Not just that. Beyond that. A whole new world. Again, helping to, like, because see, that's the thing. Today, these days, people are so worried about themselves and their own family that they don't care how they're hurting other people. They don't care how this purchase or this choice is affecting other people. And it's like, no, in order to be truly happy, I think we have to eliminate all that type of shit. So we have to really show up, again, for the animals. Show up for, the environment. Show up for a lot of different things. And I feel like there's some ways in which we could open our eyes to that a little bit right now. Okay. And all of this is going to be coinciding together. All of this healing goes on together. When you heal yourself, then you're showing up and you're able to help heal the earth and help heal, again, other people. Okay. Be thankful for your adversity. Be thankful for your pain and your trauma. Carry it with you. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of what you've overcome. Okay. I'm getting chills right now. You have come through a lot. You've come a long way. It's almost like there's an ending right now. I think there's an ending. It's almost like you're getting a little bit of this energy where you're in that glory moment. Like, oh, I made it. I finally made it. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate the success. Find it. If you're not having any successes come to mind right now, then you need to search for them, because again, they're there and you're just not recognizing them. Okay? It's a long road. You have to learn the rules of the road. Okay? The tricks of the trade. You have to know how to manipulate yourself, almost, in a way, if that sounds bad. But you have to know how to deal with yourself. Good, bad, up, down. Life is a constant flow. It's a dance. Okay? It's always getting better. We are always learning more and more and more. We are not meant to just be safe and secure. That is not what life is about. Safe and security. Oh, let's give all our rights away because we want to be safe and secure. And meanwhile, we're killing people, giving our money. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing as a country? What are we doing as a group, as a collective, as a city, as a region? Like, we got to keep going. We got to keep pressing on, even though it might be difficult. We might have hard times. It's not, you're gonna get to safety. You're gonna get to reprieve. If you're not feeling it yet, you will be there soon. But I can tell you that the more work that you do, and the more you're on board with creating this new beginning, whether to me, it's a lot of the outward. Okay, it's a lot of not just your actions, but like what you're creating as a habit and what you're receiving as well. Really important. Of course, your thoughts and emotions are important as well. But you're going to get results. If you find out the right thing that you want to focus on and you do that and you hold it with you, it's your baby. You're taking care of it. Nothing else matters. You'll be able to just walk through life so much easier, just so much more happy, so much more fulfilled, really actually feeling like you're doing some work that's making a difference. And the shadow work is a great place to start. And again, my program is only available. Wow. Program only available a week or so longer. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna leave it up for one more week. I want to get this started. I want to get people into it. It's free. It's not going to be free. It's a whole playlist. It's still a work in motion, but there's hours of you to listen to. So go to my playlist. Like I said, here on Klairee Berry, also on Klairee Berry Sanctuary, and figure out what you want and keep it with you. And, you know, there's going to be changes. There's going to be very impending changes. And there's going to be, you're creating a new life for yourself. And everything that you're doing, just know that it shows. It's not that it shows or that you need to put on a front. It's not about that. It's about everything showing. You may not think that when you're going through life, like your aura shows, but you never know who it shows to. You might not think that people can see right through you in certain ways, but we're coming into an era where everything is becoming more open, more transparent. People are becoming more psychic. And this has to do with breaking down a lot of structures within our society, a lot of institutions and things that aren't here for us, that aren't serving the good, and that need to be broken down. So this leadership that you're coming into is powerful, and people don't try to fake it, because you're not going to be able to get anywhere trying to do that. You've got to show up for everyone just like you show up for yourself. You've got to love everyone just like you love yourself. And when you actually do love yourself, then you're going to exude that. You're going to be able to get somewhere. You know, you're going to finally feel like you're coming out of this darkness. It's all about you. It all starts with you. Okay? You're safe. You can be happy. You can change the world. Okay? And then I pulled over one more just because it was calling me. We got clairvoyance. I'm helping your spiritual sight to fully awaken so that you can clearly see heavenly love. Okay, so it's about you. It's about taking care of yourself. It's about being who you are meant to be. It's about honoring yourself, loving yourself as a child every day. You're giving yourself the right foods, the right sleep, the right amounts of water, and all of those things. And you're playing. You're allowing yourself to live and love. You might have to take a risk, you know? It's life. C'est la vie. You're helping. When you help yourself, you're helping others. Point blank, bottom line. So on that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go here. Thank you so much for watching. Again, check out all the playlists, the program, the law of attraction, the shadow work, anything else you want to look at. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.